Hi, good morning, Shira.
Oh, yes, Kent. Yes, good morning, sir. And a real pleasure to have you join us this morning. Very, very chilling discovery where you find that a Ghanaian fireman is a POW in Ukraine. Share with us the background to the story. How did you come to find Joshua?
Okay, so I happen to be a select few of African journalists who were sponsored by three governments, which is the Czech, Poland, and then the Ukrainian government, and then the European Union, to visit these three countries to understand the geopolitical situation in the region. So, as part of the visit, I was privileged to visit a detention camp in one of the remotest part of Ukraine, in the western part of Ukraine. So, honestly, I had no idea I was going to meet a Ghanaian. What I knew was that it contained prisoners of war from Russia, so I knew majority of them would be Russians. So we went through checks, and to be honest with you, I almost couldn't make it to the facility because I couldn't find my passport that very day, that very morning when we were supposed to enter, and a passport was a prerequisite. So I just had to tell the organizers that you don't worry, you can go, and then I'll sit in the bus and then wait when you return. But thankfully, I ended up seeing my passport under my luggage, so I made it. And then I think maybe God wanted me to open doors for Joshua. So we went into the facility. We saw a couple of Russians. And then I kept asking, I mean, do we have an African or some Africans here? And they brought a few of them, Somalian, Sierra Leonean, and then a South African. Then I was like, no Nigerian or Ghanaian, because everywhere you go, you see a Nigerian or Ghanaian. Then they said, oh, no Nigerian, but there is just one Ghanaian there. So I said, oh, I'll be very glad to meet the Ghanaian. And lo and behold, there was Joshua. He was so surprised to see a Ghanaian. He hugged me, a very tight hug. And then he started speaking Twi just to indicate to me that he's a Ghanaian. I spoke Twi with him, and honestly, it really weighed on me, and you could feel the emotion in the eyes and then the voice of Joshua that he's been there for almost 10 months. He had no idea whether he would meet a countryman. So that was how I met Joshua in the detention camp.
Right. Let's take a listen to Joshua's account in an interview that Kent, you had with him, and we'll talk to you again. And so this is the conversation Kent had with Joshua.
Yeah, how many years now? How did you get to Russia? To say the American, I was working in Dubai, so I was just looking for a school to further my education, you understand? So I tried Canada. I got a school in Canada, Mount Saint University College, but it is Halifax. Yeah, you know. I applied. I couldn't get the school the visa because honestly I don't have enough funds. I don't have strong financial background. So Canada refused me because of that. So I tried elsewhere, and then Russia. Already in Ukraine, Royal Army. I apply Royal Army. I have family. I go through all the processes, like with a telephone call on from England to just do the normal proceedings, and then if anything goes through, then I'll go to England. But then just last year, yeah, 24, yeah. So already now my booking date, I need to make the telephone call, but still I wanted to go to the school. Royal Army, I feel like it's a glorious opportunity, but my focus was not solely on the army thing, military thing. So me apply Russia school. Me applying somewhere in the last 2 years, 2023 December. They gave me the admission, but I didn't. But for my dream, because I didn't want to come to Russia, I was more focused on Canada at that time. Because that time me in Canada, the joy was too high. Canada refusing me, so then let me go back to Russia, then communicate with the school. The school communicated and the school accepted.
Which school?
Synergy University.
Okay,
Synergy.
Then state.
Moscow. Yeah. So until me and I'm just going to think down, so no problem. If only I'm also ready to pay the tuition fee. So the tuition fee is also first I need to do foundation course, which is $2,100. So if I can able to pay $2,100, they will just register me and then I can start from there. I said okay, I accepted it. So me check 2008. After I paid the $2,100, then they sent me some scripts to do the application, and then they added me to a WhatsApp page, and to the school sent me prospectus. I forgot. I've lost memory. I'm not complete. Yeah, no Dubai Airport Fire and Rescue. Yeah, it was a very good job. Just that the salary was very not bad. It was bad. And it's not really about the salary, because I was still okay, because I was living with my woman in Dubai, and then we are all working, so we support each other. It was very cool. But now me person me go school, because me know because that I'm the same president of Ghana. I tell you honestly, I'm so much determined on that. And then, what do I say? Yes, so they gave me all the forms and everything. I filled the forms and I sent it back to the Synergy University. So after everything, they gave me forgetting those names. Mommy admission letter and some document. Then I used to apply for the visa. I apply visa and the visa somewhere in around April, May, and I'm here this 2024. It was a student visa, so I got 90 days. Because if you had to apply for normal tourist visa, you get like 14 days, 1 week, and the rest. But because it was student visa, I got 90 days. And then once I was also on the school page, I followed the school's protocol. We have to study every Tuesday and Wednesday. We study. You understand? We do normal studies on foundation course on the WhatsApp page.
So that was in April.
Yeah, somewhere April, May. Yeah.
But how did you get into the issue?
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, so when I got admission on a BBI, so then I have to quickly wrap up and then go. Me apply for school. Me apply for my junior in Dubai. So now you need to give 1 month prior notice. You understand?
Yeah.
You need to give 1 month prior notice. So I notice in the morning I have to stay for 1 month before I can continue. Call 1 month in a year. I'm call. Me buy Russia around July. Me buy Russia. I left. I left 5th. I left July 5th June. 5th July, sorry. 5th July until do Russia 10th. Do Russia 6th because I'm on transit. To do Russia now, then I communicated with the school and the school told me that I'm delayed. So they cannot enroll me for the year. You understand? Already to me, and the only way they can do the enrollment, I need to go back and reapply for this visa again, so that I'll get another complete visa 90 days, so that they can use that duration to process me for a whole year student visa. As a means, because I can't, because I've already quit my job and we try to take it one way. But going back, it will be my course, and then the whole lot of frustrations came in. So I was like, okay, Russia is also a good country, so let me stay in and find a job. But the advice for myself is I can't stay in Russia without documents. Because already I live in Dubai for 5 years, so meaning how it feels not to have a document on foreign land, and I don't want to go in such situation again. So after that, I was through communication, and I met one Nigerian guy. His name is Kile, and I told him about it. It's like okay, he has said that there's a security job, like it's affiliated to this war. There's a security job that you sign a contract, they will give you documents, like you get a passport. So why not? I'm going to do. I'm interested. So he sent me to Russian Federation military defense. Civil defense, sorry. So we call, and then when I got there, then they told me that I'm going to be like a security. No, the land that they already fought and captured me, I'm just going to be there to guard the game, not to fight. So I agreed it. Actually, it's normal because I know I'm not going to fight. So then I signed the contract that day, same day on the 10th. I signed contract and I went along with my passport. So I signed contract and now I say, immediately I need to start training. So if I'm ready, then I said I'm ready. And I was only holding my backpack. Then they sent me straight to their training ground in Avant-Garde. I don't know the name of that location, but the name of the place is Avant-Garde.
How long was the training?
I trained over there in Avant-Garde in 2 weeks. And then after they sent me to Rostov. Avant-Garde was just normal physical training. Until after 2 weeks they sent me to what's the name, Rostov. The one I'm calling real physical training, how to use the rifle, how to shoot, how to target, how to counter and all that. In 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks at Avant-Garde, 2 weeks at Rostov.
Yeah. And then from Rostov also in 2 weeks they sent me to Donetsk. So Donetsk, that's where the fight is going on and the rest. So also they trained me over there for like 2 to 3 weeks. No, not 3 weeks, like 2 weeks maximum.
So were you in combat?
Yes, I was in combat. I was in combat. So after training for 2 weeks, I was there one time and then my commander told me that they need people, so I would need to join them in the front line. I had no choice because where I got into this, there's nothing like I can return.
Were you not scared?
For fear, I got feared when I got to Rostov and I got to realize that this is what I'm going for, because I didn't know. Even I started fearing in Avant-Garde because when we see Uncle I met a lot of people I tried to interact with. Sorry? The contract just 195,000 rubles. 195,000 rubles around if you don't mind, you can check it out.
Okay, I'll check it.
Yeah, 195,000 rubles. So after they paid, the man, it was my account. That's all.
Combat, let's wrap up back at 5 minutes. So what happened? How were you? What happened before you were captured?
Oh, that was my first mission. I was together with 12. I was with 12 crew in a group, and then tank. You know tank? Yeah, tank. So me, I was in a tank, and then the tank was sent to the front line, so I didn't see anything. What I only hear is boom pump, like bomb and artilleries, and then the rest bombing. So drone as a giant bomb up to tank, so then it exploded. Into this explosion, these 12 numbers, 8 died. And I was lucky to be among the 4 people who survived. So I was able to find ways to come out from the tank. There's nobody, you don't see anyone. It's only machines doing. Then I tried to maneuver myself some ways to hide. So like maybe 3 days, I was front line without anything again. And then because I wanted to go back to Russia. Meanwhile, I don't know where I was going, so I kept on moving. Then I got to Ukraine, and Ukraine captured me. That's all.
So you didn't know where you were going?
I didn't know.
Go to Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah. Ukraine for normal capture.
Yes, I went to them direct.
Wow.
Into me, me, I even thought it's Russia.
Yeah.
So
when who flag?
nothing. I didn't say anything because I don't.
You didn't get hurt in any way.
No. When they met me, I was just injured. I was weak actually.
Yeah.
I wasn't in this state.
Yeah,
I was
Russian.
Yes, I was in the military form back then. Now I am 9. I was injured and a whole lot, and I wasn't holding a gun. My gun, I don't remember where it was. It was in the tank because I needed to save my life. I don't think about it. And
So what happened? How did they bring you to this camp?
yes, they captured me. They put me in underground for some few days. They sent me to another underground for like weeks, and then after they sent me to another camp for some time. So I've spent a lot of time in different day jails until finally I got here in 23rd of April. 23rd of April. Then I got to this place.
Okay, but you were captured in last year.
Yes, I was captured in last year, September 6th.
September 6th. So you've been here for you've been in the Ukrainian
captivity for like let me say 8 months now. Yeah.
Wow. Do you think you would come out one day?
Definitely, I'm going to come out. If I'm able to survive from the front, because if you don't know what is in the front is scary.
Yeah.
So if you are able to escape these drones and shells and artillery's bomb, mines and the rest, God has saved you from there. So God is saving me from here too.
If you come out, would you want to go back to Russia?
That is the only choice I have.
Wow, are you
Yes.
scared?
Why am I scared? Scared of what?
Wow.
I'm not scared because they are the only people like that can take me now.
Would you want to go back to the army?
No, for the army, no.
Okay.
Honestly, the army is not my thing.
Okay.
Army is not my thing.
If
If truly I really want to be in the army, I should have been in the Royal Navy because that I was almost.
What would you want to tell your family back home and then in Dubai?
I'm alive. And okay, I'm in the hands of Ukraine government, and at the moment, I would say they are taking care of me. It's okay.
Have you ever been in touch with them since September?
No, nobody has heard from me. Nobody has heard from me.
Do you miss them?
I miss them a lot. Even last night I dreamt about my mom and my dad, and my wife. So.
What's your family? Do you have you have a wife? Do you have children?
Yes, I have 2 children.
2 children?
Yeah, I have 2 children.
What do you think they might be thinking about you by now?
2 children. One is already 8 years old, and then one is when I was coming, she was pregnant, so I don't know.
Wow.
When I was coming,
How many months pregnant was she?
When I was coming, my woman was 5 months pregnant. So right now,
it means you don't even have an idea.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you, that they have to hear from me, because leaving someone's daughter pregnant and to be kept wondering and worried what's going on, and everybody will be asking, where's your man, where's the father, and the whole lot. You understand? That's why I'm so much interested in just you understand what I'm saying? That's so much.
I wish you all the best, Joshua.
No, it's okay.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah.
It's been an honor speaking with you.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.